Welcome back to Double Double, the best culture podcast ever. So, how you do one thing is how you do everything. That's a pretty common thing, right? Or practice how you play. Pretty much the same thing, but regarding sports or musical instruments or whatever craft you're working on. So the whole point of this is those are pretty much the same exact thing. It's just how much effort you put into these specific tasks that you want to do, you know. So whether you're like cooking or even just doing laundry or writing, making coffee, being present with your friends, and even just working out, like all of that effort of how you put that effort and energy into those specific tasks, like people notice. You get those quality reps in when you're doing the bench press. You'll feel that strength in the future, or how you slice or dice onions or garlic, how you mince garlic. Just all the little details, they matter on the final result. So you can half rep all of your reps and you won't get the full like benefits from it. But if you go down, I mean, half reps do have a they can't help out with specific exercises and depending on your program and stuff, but you can't do that all the time. But yeah, putting in that effort, because people do see that you're like trying and putting in that extra thought, whether you're cooking like a quality dish or putting in those little details in, and yeah, to try your hard and do the best at doing the best that you can on your tests or exams, or making that cup of coffee, making sure the temperature is right, making sure your grind size is right, making sure the water tastes good, making sure what type of brew method, what type of filters you're going to use. Like everything matters. How much timing, it'll change the cup of the coffee, like all the little detail. You can make the beans like pretty bad tasting beans, but you put like good technique with it and you could totally change the flavor and elevate it. So there's so many things to consider, and yeah, you just keep on learning and keep questioning things on continuously improving. So little by little, you learn like, oh, I need a recovery day for my workouts. I should practice my claw grip whenever I'm dicing or slicing onions, or I can get faster. I can be cleaner. I can be safer in the kitchen. So all these things will add up, and people do notice that effort that you put in. And I do want to talk about the shift in perception of like AI tools and then putting in these efforts. So yeah, AI can make a lot of things very easy. So let's use sushi as an example. So you could totally get like an AI machine to make sushi and make it at like 100x sushi per minute or something. But or you could go and dine at a master sushi chef who's been practicing for many, many years and get the best omakase experience of your life. It's like, okay, yeah, you can get sushi pumped out, and it's probably fine. But if you want that sushi chef, you can converse with your sushi chef and really get that experience. Even if you don't speak the same language, you can still have that bridge. That food is the bridge between the chef and the diner. So and then you have smells and just the heart that the sushi chef is putting into that meal for you. And this kind of reminds me of like SpongeBob. I think it's King Neptune, right? They had that burger face off where Neptune was just feeding the whole crowd with like thousands of burgers, and SpongeBob only had like one. So and you can definitely tell, like, yeah, he put his entire like heart and soul into that one burger, and Neptune ate it, and he was like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever had." And then all the people in the crowd, they had that mass-produced burger, and there was just like they were disgusted by it because it was like quality versus quantity. Like people do want that quality. People enjoy that quality. They see the effort. They see all of that stuff that goes into that one thing. Yeah, so having these AI tools for specific tasks can be helpful, but it shouldn't replace like all of these creative tasks, you know? It's I mean AI can definitely do some cool things. It's still not great and it's not special, but if it's a mass production thing or something that is repetitive and boring, definitely use AI for that, you know? Yeah, it's not great yet and it's not super terrible. There is a shift within, it seems like there's a shift in the culture of people just like disliking AI and having like older generations being blown away by this technology and then younger generations just reverting back to I want a CD player, an iPod, a dumb phone with like the buttons and just be off grid, have my wired headphones and listen to vinyl records. Like there's a total shift in just being present with your friends. So there is a big shift in the society of trying to get away from technology because it's just getting pushed down to us at every single thing, whether it's an email or just like using literally like all the chatbots. If you just want to like figure out something with your bank account or something, it's all AI and it's just everybody's tired of it. So that's kind of like the Neptune versus like SpongeBob, you know? It's just too much and people just don't like it. And then just being present is SpongeBob and making that one singular burger and it was delicious. But yeah, I do predict there's a shift in the future where like the truly creative people out there will definitely find more success in the world just by standing out and being different. And yeah, I think that's just the key because like, you know, if everything can be generated by AI, you're just NPC at this point. And if your favorite music is like AI based, like what? That's kind of weird. If I wouldn't want to listen to that stuff. I'd want to like hear the story of the artist and how they came up with that song. And yeah, people see the effort that you put in. Like I think there was a commencement speech a couple months ago. Like one of the speakers like made like a DJ set song and it was like, oh, I made that in like 10 seconds. And the crowd was like, what is this? We don't like this, you know? So there is a shift where these older generations think AI is cool and the younger, we're just tired of it. We're all out-teched, you know? And yeah, I think arts and creativity will just be the new currency in the future. If you know how to actually draw, you're going to be cool. If you actually know how to speak multiple languages, that's pretty cool. If you know how to actually build things with like your hands, that's going to be cool. So yeah, there's just going to be a shift in these roles. And we definitely see that like computer science and like computer engineering is all in the decline for like hot majors. It used to be the hottest major to major in and you get a really good job right away, but there's definitely a shift and a lot of the CS majors are either getting laid off or they're still job hunting. So it's hard because of this cultural shift. But yeah, you're definitely seeing like putting in that effort, that actual effort into something that a computer can't do is just going to be the coolest thing ever. So, like being able to go to another country and not use like a translation tool. That's like, it's first of all, it's easy. You actually get to practice using what you learned and how to like speak that language. You get the repetitions in rather than relying on this phone. And if your phone dies, like, okay, you can't communicate with these people. You're just going to be a human being. So you have to learn how to like learn all of these people skills. So it's like people skills and creativity are just going to be the new currency for the future and understanding people. But I think like technical skills are still going to be incredibly important. So pairing like arts with like a STEM major or something is going to be a really awesome combo. And or some like business and art. I think we're all going to be incredibly well-rounded in the future if you really want to like succeed out here, because like those roles that AI is replacing, those were like pretty like a monotone type of like repetitive task tools. So you can't just be like on Excel, being an expert in Excel. You're gonna have to learn Excel and all these other different programs and all these different skill sets within marketing, or yeah, just building your own thing pretty much, and the storytelling that goes along with it. So art, creative writing, all of that stuff is going to be, I think, is going to be great and very valued in the future. Because oh yeah, AI can generate that, but AI can't generate what like a person can do, or how they can think just differently. So in conclusion, yeah, don't default your creativity to AI tools. Um, Put in that extra effort, because people do see that and they really appreciate it. And there is a cultural shift between like young people getting away from AI and all of these technologies. I just wanted to spend time outside and use technology as a tool rather than having it trying to run our lives. So yeah, it's we they just want to touch grass. We just want to be outside and hang out with people and get some good coffee and have some good conversation, meet people and have fun. And yeah, like AI is really not going to help with that. It's just going to keep you locked in and be in your computer all day. But and another thing was quantity is not quality. So you can get all these AI generated images, 1,000 of them very quickly, but a lot of them are not good. And so having a one quality image that you actually like from an artist that you know who actually cares about what they're making is going to be more valuable than the 1,000 or 10,000 images that a AI can create for you. And creativity is the currency of the future. And just learn the business side of it, and keep creating with building and just being creative and being open to all these things, whether it's something, learn something technical, learn something about how to deal with people, working with other people, and learning new art tools, or even this, just like learning cameras and audio and music. So just like all of that stuff is going to be super cool in the future, and learning all the languages. um, let's see, creativity. So I think art and STEM and like base or in businesses skills are just going to be very lumped together, and everybody's just going to have to learn everything at this point. We're going to be seems like we're going to need to have all these skills to be very well rounded in order to like survive, even just like farming skills. So there's like so many other things, fishing, and just being present in the world. So we're just gonna have to know a lot more in the future, it seems, and just relearn some of these like farming techniques and stuff that we kind of forgot over time, and composting. So being present, hanging out with your friends, farming together, and living off the land, and while also learning these new tools and just being creative. So yeah, the well-rounded people are just gonna enjoy and really be more present and have a just better understanding and enjoyment of the world. So yeah, so that's it for this podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. You can watch it on YouTube, on Apple and Spotify and all that stuff. So, and definitely check out the blog and social medias. I'll leave that all below. So cool. Thanks again for watching this, and I really hope you enjoyed this. See you on the next episode.